As we start to prepare ourselves to embark on this inward exploration of sanctuary and serenity, why not start by simply taking a couple of deep, intentional breaths? Noticing the air as it travels in through the nose, and it might even feel nice to let it ripple out through the mouth today. Just taking a couple more for yourself. Tuning straight into the breath. Letting everything else just be put to the side. You can pick it up again at the end of this practice, but intentionally place all your stuff to the side. I promise you can have it back after practice, but let's commit to being present for ourselves. For when we start to carve out this time to go inward, to look after ourselves, we just get to feel more rounded and more full in our day-to-day experience. Now that you've had those arrival breaths, simply become aware and observe the breath that is here. Notice the quality of the breath that is present. And when I tell you to get present to the breath, where does the mind go? Where do you feel the breath the most? Over the course of the next few extended moments together, start to lengthen and expand the sense of breath that is present. Starting to feel a sense of expansion from within through the breath. And there will be an element to our breath work that invites you to suspend the breath today. If you're pregnant, please don't hold the breath, just keep the breath flowing freely. Otherwise, join me as we embark on a calming breath. So whatever breath is present, let it go, go, go. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Suspend for a moment. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Suspend, but relax in the suspension. And then exhale for the count of 4. We start with an equal breath with a slight pause before we work toward our extended exhale breath. So just for 1 or 2 more rounds, working with a count of 4 in, a pause, and 4 out. Stay within the bounds of this breathing practice and notice how the body receives it. Nicely done. From here, either staying within that sequence if that works for you, or we start to move into an extended exhale, counting the out breath to 6 or 8. In for 4, you pause for a few moments, and you exhale for a count of 6 or 8. This is the practice for the next few moments. Stay with it and explore. And as you stay with your awareness within yourself, know that you have the power to journey within, to let everything else dissolve whenever you need, through the breath, through intentional awareness. We can cultivate a sense of sanctuary from within. And each extended exhale is similar to a love note to our nervous system. A note that expresses safety, of connection, of relaxation. This breathing techniques lets our body know that it's okay to rest. It's okay to digest and to integrate. In a world where we can be dynamic and action-based, this breathing technique reminds us to slow down, to savor the release. Just like waves lapping the shore, we need the inward movement and the outward movement. We can't just take it all in. We need to focus on letting go too. Just taking 1 or 2 more rounds of the breathing pattern that you decided to stay with today. And then letting the shape of the breath dissolve and come into an easy, natural method of breathing once again. Notice at this point if anything has changed through that short and sweet breathing practice. And I'm going to draw your imagination and your mind to an image now. Imagining the top of a staircase. It's a beautiful staircase, the most beautiful staircase you have ever seen. What is around you? What is above you? What are the unique features of this staircase? And you look down and you see the steps leading down toward the ground. And there's an air of curiosity and adventure present. You look at your feet on the top step and you decide it's time to walk down. Taking the first step, you feel your body relaxing. Taking the second step, you notice your breath smoothing out. Going down to the third step, you notice the face relaxing fully. Moving down to the fourth step, you feel a sense of calmness washing over you. And you continue down this very special staircase, feeling more and more relaxed as you go down. And you reach the bottom and you see a door. Notice what color the door is and what color the handle is. You take your hand out to turn the handle and you open the door, sensing the material beneath your fingers. And as you open the door, you are met with the most splendid, spectacular view you have ever seen. You smell in the fresh, fragrant air, and you choose to spend a few moments here in this beautiful sanctuary. Notice what you can see. Notice what you can hear. And you see a very comfortable space just ahead, so you decide to go and explore. You think this is the perfect place to have a little bit of rest and meditation, and you set yourself up accordingly. Here you decide to run yourself through a body scan, including just scanning through the body from the top of the head You'll eventually meet the tips of your toes, but you decide at what speed you observe the different parts of your body as you move downward. You might choose to visualize a light or a color as your awareness meets different parts of your body. If the mind gets busy or distracted, take a deeper breath and return to the body sensations. I'll let you know when it's time to come out of that body scan, but until then, stay within the home of the body. Moving gradually toward the toes if you haven't already made your way there, and allowing the last few moments of body scanning to remain in the soles of the feet. Noticing the sensations in the soles of your feet. And in noticing the entire body now, alive with sensation here in the sanctuary. Feeling more and more at peace, in a state of serenity as the moments unfold. Just like a flower in bloom, the petals unfurling as you open toward relaxation. You spend the next few moments allowing your awareness to be open, to notice any sounds, any sensations, the breath. And you just take a nod of appreciation and acknowledgement for the gift of life itself. Here in the sanctuary, you can see clearly what you need to hear or see. And today the sanctuary wants to remind you of gratitude for life itself. The opportunity to express oneself through this human form today. Take a deep breath in through the nose and you let the breath slowly release through the mouth. Take one final look at your sanctuary for today and you decide it's time to return. Slowly but surely, mindfully, you walk back towards the door in which you walked through. Looking back with a fondness and a warmth, knowing this place exists within yourself and you are a reflection of that yourself. You close the door and you start to make your way back up the stairs. As you take some steps, you feel lighter, you feel brighter, yet more relaxed and grounded. Coming toward the top of the stairs, you feel a sense of openness and connection that wasn't there until this moment. And you look above you and around you as you meet the top of the stairs, and you slowly let that visualization dissolve. You start to deepen your breath once again, knowing that you can come back to this place whenever you choose. And slowly but surely starting to make some subtle movements in the toes and fingers. Maybe taking some little twists or stretches. And then when you're ready, blinking the eyes open.